Yo, what's up? Good evening. It's not as late as it was last night, y'all. So let's get into this. Um, so let's get into this and get ready to play some. I need to fix some stuff. I might need to look at getting my. Need to get a new headset. I really need to get a new headset. That's on my list of things to do here in the near future. You know what I mean? So, um, what am I looking for? Looking for this channel. So we are live on all of them. So let me share here. Do not forget Friday night, everybody. We have a really good show. Hopefully Friday night is going to be really good. We got a lot going on. And I just want to say thanks for people that support. You know who you are. Thank you for the supporting. Thank you for thanks for supporting us for just having fun on a Friday night. You know, I appreciate it. I really do. And I just want to say to you guys, it's a pleasure and an honor to go live almost every Friday and do these shows for you. There is going to be I can go ahead and announce this. I don't think the team will mind. I think what we're gonna do. Let me go ahead and get this game launching, and then because I have to do some things differently here. It sucks, but ah. There we go. All right, now let's go there. There we go. We're in. Awesome. Now, I have to share with my Xbox to play some of the sports games now. It's stupid. It really is stupid, y'all. So let's get into this. But like I said, I appreciate everybody. There will be a couple in the next few months that there's going to be. I know there's going to be some recordings. There's going to be some recordings of the show instead of us going live because there is a lot going on. So a couple of team members got stuff going on. We've got, I know I got something. It's getting close to the summer, and there's going to be some times where we're going to have a couple of episodes pre-recorded. So we're kind of all on the same page here. And things like that. So let's get into this. I was starting a career thing and it was working awesome today. I was messing around a little bit with it, and so let's get into this. And what I will probably do, guys, is I will probably private this video for at least 10 minutes or an hour so it'll finish processing. I had noticed yesterday the things did not process. And it was getting irritating. You know what I mean? Yeah, no.
I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
So, anyway, let's do this. Let's go here. So, like I said, everybody, it's going to be a great night. Oh, coming soon. This is interesting. Awesome. All right, let's get into this. We're just going to play. I am planning on going head-to-head here in the near future. We're going to play probably in... So let me get all situated here. Everybody hit that like button. But we're gonna make some noise this Saturday or this Friday night. We're gonna have a blast. And let's see. Oh, used to like those back in the old days. I like that. I like those. Okay. Now let's get into there. Let's go there. We're still in March. Clear skies. All right. Let's see. Let's put in, weather. We're gonna do something here. Shoot. We are going to. We're going to put him in for a little bit. We're going to get. We're just going to switch some stuff up. I just want to try some different stuff. It doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt to do this. So let's bring Suki. Okay. All right. We are good. Let's go, my brother. Everybody is just a bullshit. Of my bullshit.
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Miguel Amaya digs in now. That one back up the middle and gets through.
Yes, sir.
Board to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Out of line, out towards
I'll
center.
take that. I'll take that any day. No,
Scott takes it in for the out. And there's one down. In half up to hit. Just getting started here in St. Louis.
St. Louis, where you?
Up the middle.
Double
Flips
play.
it. Double play. What a great killing. Thomas Sajazi now at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base
Five.
hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Dang. I don't like today.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Bush steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1. Makes the catch for the second out. And the runner is in to score.
I should have done
Bad
it.
mistake
Oh,
there.
man.
Now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar.
Oh, that's good.
This one popped up. Brings it in with a
Yes,
nice
sir.
running grab.
All right, we're good.
Back here at Busch Stadium. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki.
Hit a home run, my brother.
Hard ground
Come
ball,
on,
base
come on,
up.
base hit. Yes, sir.
And the tying run is on base.
Yes, sir.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Digging in. Deep
On the
That
ball.
one carrying.
Go.
Oh, gone.
Yes, sir, my
Two
brother.
run blast. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Oh.
That one lifted to left. Nootbaar under this one. Takes it in for the out. And now the DH, Moises Ballesteros. Ground ball up the middle to Jay-Z.
Dang it.
Throws to first in time.
Oh,
And there are 2 outs.
Come on. Come on.
So up next for Chicago, Caleb Thielbar.
Caleb
Two
Thielbar.
down, nobody on. Fly
This
ball
guy is
down
going
the
to learn
line.
how to hit.
And that's a
Gonna
foul
get it
ball.
out of the pitching rotation.
He's one of
This guy-
those Dave
this-
McCarty,
He's
Mark
going to learn
Carey
how to
on
hit.
Ricky
He's gonna
Henderson
learn how
types.
to.
Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just
There we
different.
go.
It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Yeah,
And at
that's
first,
better.
Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is
Dang it.
that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the second. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Here we go.
Now it's the
Wally.
right
Here
fielder,
we go.
Jordan Walker.
Here we go, Wally.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And top half of the
Leading
third
off for
inning.
the
Now the
Cubs,
Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Swings and misses.
Why did I do that?
And the count is 1-2.
This my instincts. This my instincts.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Pulls into
Yes,
second.
sir.
That's an RBI double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Double
Nice
play.
grab to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the
Start
So
roll.
now with 1 away and a man at second. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second.
Tell you what, the graphics are really good on this
Absolutely
game.
belted. Carrying well.
Going.
And gone. All muscle to center field.
Go!
One down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next cup to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left
Wow.
center. That's back. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Yes, sir.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. That's a rude.
Man at second. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Dang it.
Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit.
That's such a weird
The
game.
1-1. Late on that fastball. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Number 67 getting loose out there. Gracefo also throwing. This one in the air center field. Scott in position. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Pedro Pajes. Foul ball there. The wind to kick and the 1-2 stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab,
Nice.
tracks it down after the long run. One up, one down.
Nice.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Here we go, Walter.
Back to the leadoff
Here we
spot.
go, Walter.
Thomas Sajazi will hit next.
Here we go, Wally.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Put it on the
And
board.
that's 4
Strike it
strikeouts.
out.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
I think Weber came from
Right through here for a strike.
San Francisco, I think, in a trade.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And that is that. The Cards leave one. Back here at Busch Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Walker moving under it. And there's one down. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your...
That one ripped
That
left
one
field.
is
Back there. And it is gone.
4.
A laser to left.
Oh.
And they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this.
Cubbies, Cubbies.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Number 67.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. 2 away down.
Up next for the
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman.
That's ball 2.
In the air, out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs get one on the solo shot. On now to the ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Here's the
Cardinals.
left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Mason Wynn. 2 down, nobody on. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around
Sorry.
first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He was all
Here we
over
go,
it.
all
Could be a
over.
chance
Here we go.
to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Nolan Gorman. In the air, center field.
And that's
Armstrong
an
under it.
easy.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in St. Louis. So up now for
St.
Chicago,
Louis.
Ian Happ.
Home run, home run, home run, my brother. Home run.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Yes, sir.
He beats the throw, and he's on it first.
Yes, sir.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Home run, all the way. All the way
There's a
and right.
1-1. In
Nope.
the air, right field.
I heard that.
Walker under
Quick,
it.
cracked it.
And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Everybody smash that like.
No question about this one.
Put
It's
it on
out
the
of here.
board. Yes, sir.
Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singing the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
At the plate, Michael Bush.
Here we go, Wally. Here we go. Ooh, ooh.
1-2 here.
Ooh, Wally.
Just missed. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see
For the
righty
Cardinals.
reliever out of the pen, Chris Roycroft. He's into the game with the bases empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop.
So up next for Chicago, Caleb Thielbar. The 1-1. That one fouled off. This one in the air right field, and that'll do it. Cubs have 2 on this homer. It's back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. High fly ball down the left field line. Pat ranging back on it. And that's a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
One down. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals.
Pedro
Ripped on the
Pajes.
ground a second. Handles, throws to first.
Sir.
Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Center fielder, Victor Scott the second.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Victor Scott. This is a guy
Man,
you
these
got to keep an
graphics
eye on
are-
when he digs in. Definitely.
We're gonna let
be known to
things
drop
calm
a
down
ground
this
bump
week.
from time to time.
Since the
Pretty
game
good at
just
it, Chris.
launched, you
Yeah,
know.
and he creates a sense of urgency.
Probably
for
in
the
another
defense
week we'll go
because of the speed,
head-to-head.
because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Cross
Strike
play.
2.
And
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. He'll do it himself. They don't come much closer. Back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And there's a base hit to the left.
yes, sir.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Miguel.
Back to the
Amaya.
leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Miguel Amaya, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One, two now. This one in the air, center field. Scott takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Ah. Yeah.
Up next for the Cubs. Third
Now
baseman,
it's Alex Bregman. Shaw at first, one gone. Bounced out to short. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. Now up for St. Louis. Thomas
Probably get
Saccese.
this guy 2 more
Bounce
pitches.
to third. Zips
Nice.
it to first. Leadoff
That
man
was
retired
nice.
in the 6th. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Just missed.
Let's Oh, they already do it automatically? Quick manage. No, I don't want to quick manage it. Let's do a mound visit. So they already. Wow, okay. I like this kind of.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. 2-2 now. Hit in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that is a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big.
All right, we're going to be a hap. Let's bring in. I don't know. Let's put.
scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now, Seiya Suzuki. That one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's gone.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
Another homer.
sir.
He's done it again. His second homer of the game. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And now it's 1-2.
That's God. That's God.
Here.
Holy cow, another one. Wally's
They
out.
do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his third. And up next for Chicago, Michael Bush. Way inside. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here the top half of inning number 7.
Contact.
Right side, and it goes just foul. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Caleb Thielbar.
Thielbar. You better hit a base hit
On
or
the
something.
ground. To first, that's the 3rd out. Inning over.
Oh, dang.
But-
all right, that's okay.
Well, this game isn't very.
All right, let's go to. Let's do that. Let's do. Let's put him in.
We'll see. Let's see if we got any messages from. Here comes Craig Counsell.
All right.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Colin Ray.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries,
Yes,
and you got
sir.
the lobster
That's
roll
straight
out there in the
out.
outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
Sir.
Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans. 2 outs, space is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. And that will end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Scott takes it in for the out.
Here we go, Wally. Here we go. Ooh, ooh.
Now the Cubs
Here we
catcher,
go,
Miguel
Wally.
Amaya.
Here we go. Ooh, ooh.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Amaya wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Here's Alex Bregman.
That happens. I was just seeing.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
That
Right
one's
there.
gone.
And that one's gone.
Put it on the board.
A solo shot. And they boost their lead.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. And caught on the warning track. One scores in the inning coming on this solo. Back here in St. Louis, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jordan Walker now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Bingo.
One away. Pedro Pajes getting ready to hit. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's out to center field. That is the inning.
Leading off for the
And
Cubs.
up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
One
Come
more.
on,
One
man.
more.
Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Throws to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the
So up
Cubs.
next, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Now
I
batting,
mean, come
first
on,
baseman,
have a game.
number
That ball
17.
right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough.
Put it on
Now
the
this one's
board.
high and deep. Way
Put
back
it
there.
on
its
the
way,
board.
gone.
Oh my gosh. Might as well just call the mercy
That's
roll.
exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the.
One down. Now it's going to be Moises Ballesteros. In the air, left field. Nuke should have this one.
Nuke bar.
And there's 2 away. Now it's the
Nuke
shortstop,
bar.
Caleb Thielbar.
I don't know why I kept him in, but that's okay. He's gonna learn.
Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center.
we're winning,
Nuke
so.
has a beat on it. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Bottom 9. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Sajazi. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ivan Herrera will hit next. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
Everybody
Left field.
goes out.
He's got it. Ball game.
Sir.
And the Cubs slug their way to a win in
Hey,
this one.
Wally, what's that
I don't know
sound?
what they did in
Sounds
the
like
cage today or on the
winning
field
bells
for batting practice, but
around.
when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-1 is how it ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Okay. All right. That was fun. All right. We're going to play one more for the night. Don't forget, Tommy's podcast might happen tomorrow night. I don't know what goes on lately. So I know that there's been things that changing, kind of different things. So hopefully we'll have a podcast tomorrow night. 1 to 9 innings. Moments. Okay. Cubbies. Okay. St. Louis, where you will laugh and play all day. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go to St. Louis, where you can laugh and play all day. Hey, hey, hey. Mode fast play in HD2. Mode fast play HD. No, we're not doing fast play. Four o'clock start. We got rain. We're gonna do this. I've been wanting to try this. Okay, we're gonna take Michael Busher out. We're gonna do something that I've never done. And I think this would be really cool to do. We're going to try something just for about 5 minutes. And if it doesn't work, we will move on to... I'm going to try. I just want to have some fun with this. Experimenting here with something for fun. We're going to really try something. But I need to bring, I need Kasuki. Where is Kasuki? There he is. We need to put him with... Okay, we're going to try something. If I have to pull the catcher out and
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Okay, all set to go. Number 17 getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ow.
Oh, look at the stop.
That sucked.
Over to first. And they get the out. Here's Alex Bregman. Swing and a bouncer
That
towards
sucked.
third. Handles, throws to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Ian Happ up to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, I messed up.
Great grab
I
on the
really
dive
messed
to
up.
first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
I messed up.
Thomas Sajazi digs in now. And that one almost hit him. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And now it's Ivan Herrera. The 1-1. And he swings through that one. Swings through that. Gets to it, on to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
I'm just trying something.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
That's ball 2.
Swings and misses. And the count now even up. Ground ball could be 2. Oops, throw goes to third.
Crap.
And of course, everybody's going to be safe.
Yikes.
First and second, 1 out. Lars Nootbaar next up for the ball. Now this one gets away at the plate. The throw to third. Safe at third. Moves up on the pass ball.
Damn, mother goose.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and
Dang
out
it.
of this jam.
The changeup missing. Ball 3.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on
Bregman zips it to first. Yeah, they get the out.
Should have got the base runner, but that's okay.
Now it's going to be Mason Wynn. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Burleson up to third on the wild pitch.
Damn it.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone out to the grass hill for a homer.
boy, that wasn't sure he
It's
hit that
raining.
one as hard as he.
Damn it. Let's see.
Here comes Craig. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Phil Maton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the catcher comes up to here. Pedro Pajes. Here's a 1-1. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. Wide throw, and it gets away. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, it's time to put in the catcher. I was kind of messing around, seeing what.
Got him swinging for the K.
Get me up there.
So plenty of
Need to
damage
get-
done. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. Back here at Busch Stadium. All set for the start of the inning.
So early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least one an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that bat.
Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. They're on the board. 4-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice line drive to the post side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Give me a home run. Give me a freaking...
Rip to right. Dives and he can't hang on.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go.
First and second, no outs. Here's Nico Horner. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
There you go.
Throw into third, and he's out. But one run is in to score. Not in time, it's a double.
That's okay. I'll take it.
That's heads up
I'll
play
take
right
it.
there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job.
Give me a
Gotta
freaking home
appreciate that.
run.
Now, Caleb Thielbar. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the second. Right side, Sajazi. Slinging it to first in time.
All right, come on. Give me a home run.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Home run.
3-2 on the way. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in St. Louis, leading off, Victor Scott. That one almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Bobby Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought he clipped the corner.
Throws it away.
Ah, crap.
And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
That was freaking stupid. But
One
I got
out,
somebody in the
runner
back
at
that doesn't know what he's
Ivan
doing.
Herrera
That's okay.
next up for the Cardinals.
I'm trying something. I'm
Man at
experimenting.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
It's just he's got a pitcher's arm. That's why.
Just 90 feet away from
Dang
home now after
it.
showcasing some impressive instincts on the bases. That one didn't exactly go to the backstop either.
And not close, easy take ball 4.
All right, we're gonna pull him out because
First and one gone. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Now into the ball game on defense, Carson Kelly. He takes over behind the plate, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, one away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, number 17. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. The relay to second. He's in there.
There he is coming through with the knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. High fly ball out to left field. Nootbaar under it.
Nuki bar.
And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Stepping in, Ian Happ. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Scott should have this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third.
Super.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Moises.
And now Moises Ballesteros. Strike two.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Way back
Yes,
there.
sir.
Out of here.
Out of here.
A 2-run blast. And they cut into the lead.
He's bringing the thunder in a rain. Did he manage to hit that pitch out? That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
Gracie.
That one almost got it.
Here we go. Yes, sir.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Amaya. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Just not enough on that throw to get it all the way across the infield in the air. Unfortunately, he didn't get the bailout he needed over there at first.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Comebacker could be two. Throw to first in time. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Thomas Sajazi.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do. As we go to the top of the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. So here's Horner now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Home run, home run, home run, home run.
1-1. It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Ball to strike. On the ground. base hit into center field. Horner flies around third. In comes the run from second. And now a wide throw to third.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball.
So two in scoring position with one out. And here's the first baseman.
Good job.
Ripped to short. Slings to first in time. And now it's Alex Bregman. Out to short. Win. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning.
Tied the game.
Bottom of the fourth. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera.
Nope. That's inside.
Misses the zone for a
That's
ball.
inside.
That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. Tied at 6. Alec Burleson will hit next. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one.
Damn it!
Third. He'll score. The Cardinals have the lead. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2. So up next, Jordan Walker. Man on second, 2 down. Hard liner, and this one looks like trouble. Gorman around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Dang it!
Into second, that's
all right. I won
It's a
the
run
first
ball,
game.
picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left.
Base hit! Walker is waved home. He will score. It's 10-6. So a man at first. Now here comes Greg Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Hunter Harvey taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That'll end the inning after all. Ian Happ now at the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there.
Caught.
See you
No,
later.
thank goodness I needed that. Look on the
He
ball.
hammers one out to center. So up next for Chicago, Moises Ballesteros. The 1-1. Warning
Put it on the
track.
door.
And you can touch a
Wow.
ball, baseball man.
Back to
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 10-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Nice grab on the run. One away.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. 2 runs across in the inning. We're at the top of the 5th.
Hit.
Out towards right center field. Dive in. Makes the grab.
No!
Chris Roycroft on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this.
Pulls it in on the run. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ball popped up. Out number 2. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Here in St. Louis, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Digging in, Carson Kelly. Here's a 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Scott moving under this one. And there's one down. Roycroft, a 6'8" righty. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Gets him to chase after that one. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jojo Romero, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Swanson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Scott on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Cubs, the first baseman, number 17.
Third time through the order now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. In the air, foul off first. And that is that. Cubs are down quietly. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Out towards right center field. Suzuki in and to his right. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Nolan Gorham. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Cubs. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning with a pitcher on the mound, Matt Swanson.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ian Hack, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And a 1-1. In the air, left field. Newtbar in position. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs. the
Now,
center
here
field,
is
number
Pete
4,
Crow Armstrong.
Crow
If you don't
Armstrong.
get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
That's ball 3.
Seiya Suzuki in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well.
Going.
Out of here.
Oh.
And we are starting over.
That's a clutch hit and a big move. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that back. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. Going to count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
For the Cardinals.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott, the second.
Gets under and pops it up. Kelly under this one. That's out number 2. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki on the move to the alley. He makes the grab, and that is that. Redbird. Back here in St. Louis, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending him out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Scott under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Cubs. The catcher.
Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Number 9, shortstop, Miguel Amaya.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jojo Romero gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around third. Relay throw. And he's out easily. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. Late swing fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something and just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Nothing doing there. Back here at Busch Stadium, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And there's one away. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. He squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Sammy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Man at second. Cut on and miss. And it's
all right, middle of the night.
Is the inning.
I gotta win this.
Bottom 9. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. This one popped up. Pointer moving under it. And there's one down. Nolan Gorman digs in now.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2 away. One out left for the Cardinals. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. This could end it. Got it.
Game
That's the ball
over.
game.
Game back.
Trailing by 4
Heck
runs
yeah.
can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up. And that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
Coming home. Hey, Cubbies win. Cubbies gonna win today. Hey. Everybody. All right. I think we're going to call it quick. Thank you for everybody coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Pretty awesome. So, see you guys probably Thursday, late Thursday night. And then don't forget, Friday night. So, just a minute, I want to do something and then we'll leave. Never mind. Too sweet. Good night. Adios.